Why am I recording? No, I don't. Not right now. Maybe later on. Because in all honesty, I'm not in the mood right now. It's terrible. Why does everything EA touch turn to complete total utter shite? Why? I just... honestly, first Dungeon Keeper, now this. Well, actually, I think Dungeon Keeper was the first thing. No, it wasn't. Holy shit, Plants vs. Zombies 2, Peggle 2, flipping Sims even. Why is everything this company touched now suddenly make things 10 times worse than they already were? And even better than that, most of them were actually pretty damn awesome. They were all awesome. Flipping Plants vs. Zombies was awesome. Peggle was pretty damn good. Dungeon Keeper, I have finds a warm place in my heart. SimCity, I loved as well. Now, I just all turned to it's just it's just things like that kind of make you just want to just retire from gaming altogether. Just basically just don't have to deal with this shit anymore. Really don't want. So there you go. I might as well go off on one. I didn't particularly want to, but EA has just closed down a division, to be clear, a division of Maxis, and it's the division who developed SimCity. The other division actually developed the Sims are actually still going strong. It's just the part that developed SimCity, and when I'm saying SimCity, I of course mean the 2013 version of SimCity, which, as you may or may not know, and if you don't know, then I'm not saying anything about whether you live under a rock, whether you're just oblivious to the whole thing because you don't play those type of games or anything like that. But yeah, it was pretty much a disaster from the get-go, and the disaster that we all, or those who actually bought us, paid for, not just in money but in actual enjoyment and actual sanity half the time. But EA didn't pay for it. They obviously paid for the development for it, but they made it all back. It sold a great deal and they were absolutely fine with it, which seems to happen all of the time. The game comes out, everyone hates it, and the fact that everyone hates it is pretty much made clear to EA, who at this point are just raking in the cash anyway, and it's like, yeah, well, sorry you don't like it. I'm really sorry that you don't like the experience that we worked hard for, but we'll get back to it, we'll fix it, just after we've taken a few lengths from the backstroke in this lovely pool of cash. But essentially, even with that, the sales obviously slowed down a fair bit, and things weren't looking rosy for Maxis with the whole disaster that was SimCity. Basically, the launch, just everything that was bad about it, eventually came back to bite them in the arse. And what seems to happen quite a lot with those sorts of things with EA. EA just basically looked at the thing and went, you know what, that looks, this part of the apple looks pretty soft and melty and a bit mouldy. Let's just cut it out. Let's just get rid of it. Throw it over there. And they've got plenty of holes in their apple anyway, but you know, but that's just me stretching the analogy too far, and I really shouldn't do that. So essentially, the people who, Maxis, the section of Maxis who developed SimCity are now no more, and the people in there haven't necessarily, or most of them haven't actually necessarily lost their jobs. Half of them have actually moved into the EA offices, and another set of them has probably moved into the other part of Maxis, so they can actually carry on their work there. But people have lost their jobs. There's been a subset, I've forgotten the percentage or what the actual number is, who actually have lost their jobs. But essentially that part of Maxis is no more, so I don't know if that actually means no more SimCity. Considering the direction it was going, that's not necessarily a bad thing now, is it? And with that, there is actually another game, which is, I suppose you can call it a spiritual successor, that has come out. I'm trying to remember, I think it was called City Skyline. I'm after trying to remember who it was developed by. Hang on a second. Okay, yeah, it's actually called City Skylines. I did kind of get it right. And it's been released by Paradox Interactive on the 10th of March, and you can essentially pre-order on Steam. It costs about 23 quid on there. And that's actually going to be a sort of spiritual successor at SimCity, and it looks absolutely fan-freaking-tastic from what I can see. So yeah, if you want your SimCity fix now, or new SimCity, probably look to that one instead. I think there is another city simulator. I'll probably put them down on the bottom there so you can see what they are, that are actually pretty good to look at as well. Well, yeah, it seems that SimCity as we know it is no more. Well, that was probably the case in 2013, to be completely totally honest, because my fond memories of the first SimCity when it was out on the 16-bit home computers, the ST and Amiga. I played it on my sister's ST religiously. I loved that game. And then when SimCity 2000 came out on the Mac, I think I played it first on the Mac. And then when it came out on Windows 95, I played it quite a lot there as well. So that's my fond memories of it. I think I did eventually buy SimCity 4, which seems to be regarded a lot of people as the best one, but I don't know, I still prefer SimCity 2000 in all complete total honesty. It's just getting it to work. I actually still have a copy, and I can't really get it to work on the Windows 7. I could buy it again off GOG, because it obviously run under the wrapper that will make it compatible, but I'm still trying to find a way to get it to work on the Windows 7, so I don't actually have to do that, because I actually own the game. It's on a CD-ROM, and I can plug it into my, I can slap that into my computer and actually install it, and it's mine. It's not being on the mercy of digital service. All of that said, if you're going to get it anywhere, you get it off GOG, because that's DRM free. So there is that. But yeah, that was just me going off on a rant. I didn't really want to do this, but things like that forced my hand. It was going to be part of my thing that, which unfortunately, I'm probably going to still upload, but it's going to come late because I'm having a heck of a week this week, and it's been really busy now. I haven't actually had time to do much of anything. It might actually bring it up in an update sooner or later, but it's kind of involving my mum's birthday and a cat flap, as well as several hours of extra work that needed to be done. So that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, so there you go. That's my thing that I wanted to get off my chest for today. Although I didn't plan to do this, in all complete honesty. It's just something that happened. But yeah, I mean, if any of you guys want to let me know what you think of this thing that has happened, and if anyone's actually been following City Skylines and thinking about getting it, well, let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna follow this closely now, I must say. Anyways, thanks for watching, folks, and keep on playing. Bye.